North Oldham, this is Amy Fletcher from Muncie, Indiana. It's September 22nd, 2012. We're at Male High School in Louisville. Welcome to finals. I'm looking at your performance again from a visual performance point of view, including technique and accuracy and definition. I'm in the upper level of the press box between the 45 and 50 yard line. Have a great show.
North Oldham High School. It's just Christopher from Indianapolis. We're here at finals. It's been a really close to the front, really close to that box, and if we could just get rid of it, and right now, one of the signs really coming to
And there's the salute. So here we go. One thing, when the two color guard girls pull the streamer from the prop, the orange streamer, and connect it onto the other prop, they could do that with a bit more importance rather than I'm supposed to go put this thing up there and put it on. They can make that be lots more dramatic, and then they get on the two boxes and do their duet. I just think they can maximize that for more. They can just show more technique and style as they're doing that. Good display, low brass and tubas, the consistency of tempo, the control of tempo in their lower body. Trying to get a feel for the backup technique. I feel like there's several students that are doing it uniformly, but then there's some saxophone players who, when they're going backwards, are picking their foot up off the ground quite a ways, and then they're only using the front half of their foot in contact with the ground. But when that foot leaves the ground to take the next step, they're really taking it off the ground by a big distance, where other people are keeping the toe end of the foot closer to the ground or maybe skimming across the top of the grass. So in the backup technique, let's just check that and see, how are we handling. Oh, that was creative in how we got the banner around all 12 of the brass on side 2. I didn't see that earlier today. How you got that in there? Yeah, I think that they can even, the woodwinds between the 40 and 45 yard line, as they go every other person through their boundary, their orange boundary, and make it go zigzag. Could we possibly extend their responsibilities there and even add a little bit of body to that to just really emphasize the fact that they're manipulating this boundary, this tape that has us trapped. Appreciate the duality of the feet with the quarter note and the half note in the feet. A little bit of hunched over when we're going backwards in the clarinet. So we're talking about the technique, the body technique, the posture. We want to match that and be exactly the same as the people around us as far as how we're standing up. When we're going backwards, our backwards technique. How do the shoulders relate to the hips when we're going backwards? All right, we want to see those lines. We want to see those lines. All right, wasn't real clear when we started the float over, and then it didn't get clearer as we went. That's a nice job, though. The file that ended up between the 45 and the 50 yard line on side 2. They did a great job of taking all the counts to get there. Nice confident end of the visual phrase there with the people, the brass, the mellophones, and the trumpets on side one. Not quite as strong from the second group. The third group. It's the third group as far as when the end of the visual phrase happened. A little timing issue with the timing of the feet in the flutes. Oh, nice initiation of timing from the color guard. And I pick up on the, the side to side, the woodwind and then the brass, and that's when the color guard was also, active. I think that makes sense.
It seems to me like I see a lot more velocity in color than what I'm hearing musically.
Some intervals, baritones, intervals. You want to catch those better as you form that the connection there out of the more free-formish responsibilities. Look at on both sides, so we're making the interval on both your right and your left side match that.
Into this moment.
As we're kind of lunging towards our partner, you might be able to scoot a step closer to your partner just to make that even more clear. I realize you want them to stay in their dot so that when they come back out of that, they're still in their dot. But it looked like, oh, well, I want to go over there towards my partner, but I don't really want to take my foot out of my dot. So, I understand that. And then we're back to the two forms, kind of throwing back to the very beginning thought with the side by side. A little bit of timing concern with the saxophone players as they head out to 35-40 yard line, side two. It sounds a little bit more dong 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 than kind of what we're getting from the visual support. And we got the tom drums, and we've got the chung chung, the syncopated one, I think we can beef that up just a little bit. Maybe it's as simple as adding lunges or adding a head or adding something that's going to show us what's going on with the visual musicality there. Oh, but when's the end of that visual phrase? So the tuba player, that we went out and we made the big orange trapped banner bend, and then when we came back, we didn't all know exactly where the end of that visual phrase was happening. Okay, North Oldham High School. I think there's a creative show. I think that at times there are some issues let's watch and get our feet exactly in time. I think that it's a creative show. I think that the whole thought process with manipulating the orange boundary tapes works for you. And then what we talked about in critique with the two circles that are going around the two props where the color guard was it seemed to be off just a bit with the timing. It was my pleasure to see you twice today, North Oldham. I wish you the very best of luck.